Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. My name is Kreepers, and today we have here another teaser number 4. But before we go into it, I just want to give you a few quick announcements. First of all, I am doing a Battle Pass Steel Forged giveaway, so if you guys want to enter, should be a link in the description. Really easy. If not, you can also do something. I do have this Discord, which I'm basically using as a notification center, where you can just hop in. There's no general chat. There's not a voice chat. There's not a typing chat. You don't talk there. There's nothing there for you to do except receive notifications. There's 3 rooms, one for videos, one for streams, and the last one for the giveaways. And you can choose to mute them individually and just leave the ones, with the pings of the Discord to maybe only only maybe through the giveaways, or maybe only for the streams. Up to you. You can enter that, should be a link in the description. I'm also changing sort of my privacy settings back on Discord, so only people who are actually my friends or that are in the same server as me can now send me messages. So if you are not in a server that I am, and you are at least in this server, you can now send me messages. So if you want, get in. You can mute it all, just to be there, and then one day you are like, oh yeah, just gonna go on his videos, I'm gonna see the list. There's a room there with all the videos, alright? So you can just go there and just hop on to the list, go up, search what you want, or maybe you just don't want to miss a stream because you want to go into the stream, play with me some Paladins, or whatever other game that I may be playing, that's up to you. Alright, that being said, now let's talk about the teaser. So the teaser just came out a few hours ago. Unfortunately, I was not home, so I couldn't do this video sooner. But there's a lot of people who don't use Twitter, so they're always expecting for me to do this kind of video. So let's go into it, okay? We have here the picture. This picture looks like to be in the Shattered Desert, especially because of the way that the picture shows to be. There's another little disclaimer. This is a square picture. Could either be, they could have cropped it, or it's actually the art for a card. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the art for a card, because the picture itself, if you download it, it is in the extension file PNG. This is usually something that you either use to either merge with other pictures, or to use on Photoshop and so on, or because they have like invisible backgrounds. So usually this should be definitely the art of a card, but sometimes they actually put some of the stories back on the cards. I'm guessing that together with the title, because there is a title, a little text to the picture that says, in the centuries since the shattering, our goddess has hidden in the shadows. Her fox, our constant company, through her long absence. Her fox, our constant company through her long absence. Okay, so straight away, because of this this text, what it does leave me to think is that, after the battle between the darkness and and Io, I'm guessing that Io had to disappear. Maybe she was weakened by the fight, so she had to hide. The fox, though, went to Earth and was basically staying there and as a guardian, right? Because it does say her fox, our constant company through her long absence. So the fox is on Earth together with the people who somehow is telling the story. We do see the fox, sort of broken, but again, this picture is a picture of a card, so it's not 100% accurate. But through the text, we get to know that the fox is on the Earth, and Io has disappeared for a while. Now, based on this, I can also take like this sort of assumption that the first picture where we see the 2 female characters, which, by the way, I forgot to mention this. Somebody asked JFlare if the person on the right side of that picture, the one with the white hair and the tallest person, if it was Genos, and he said that it was not. That was 100% not Genos. So straight away we have that. And I don't believe that the smaller character is Maeve, because this is sort of related to foxes and not cats, as the story for Maeve is supposed to be. I'm thinking that the story for Maeve is a little bit less complicated. Maybe she's just a person, from some sort of a tribe of cats, or maybe she's just She really liked cats, so she sort of adapted her powers into it. And then the cloak is what gives her the power of her, good night ultimate, where everything goes black, but she can see through it. And then she stole this cloak from the Magistrate's archives, which is actually a map, as you guys know. And if you go into that map, it's the Onslaught map. If you go there on the treasure room, you can see the sleeve from her coat there. So we can sort of see that Maeve has some sort of a different story. There's also people stating that Androxus could be related to this. I can understand, but there's also apparently a confirmation that the goddess that actually, that Androxus killed and then got cursed by killing is on Smite. I don't know exactly who the goddess is, and I already know you guys are going to go down in the comments and let me know what it is. Completely fine by that. You can go and do it. I'm not answering a lot of comments lately because I have so many comments lately. It's like insane. But I do see your comments. I read them, and I try to put like some hearts when I like your comment, or when I sort of am in the same page as you guys. And if there's anything that I really need to answer, I'll try to answer as well. But you guys can also go down there and comment. But as I was saying, so through all of this, I'm guessing that it's not related to Maeve, it's not related to Genos, and it's not related to Androxus. I'm guessing it's the small girl, and it looks like to me that picture, the two female characters, that it was a long time ago, right? And it was supposed to be sort of maybe when the fox was on Earth after the battle, okay? So she got to know about the story and imagined that maybe this girl went to search for the fox, and she found the fox. The fox is all broken and stuff, and maybe she merged with the fox and became the new IO. Or maybe IO could actually appeared and said, "Now I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you my powers, and you'll become the new IO. You'll become the guardian of this part that has the darkness sealed within the crystals," right? Some people even said that on the lore of Atlas, the girl that is thrown to the crystal and then releases the darkness should be IO. I'm not guessing that could be possible because I also sort of saw the silhouette of this girl. It doesn't appear to be IO based on what we already know from the Bazaar map. So I'm guessing that that's just a random girl, maybe. But hopefully we're going to have the confirmation. Day 19, for those who are wondering, it is when the character is going to be revealed. I'm really excited for that. But again, this story sort of lets us know at least this. Darkness came to fight the moon, Io, the goddess, and together with Luna, the fox, they fought the darkness. They were losing, so they sort of like did this last resort sort of thing where they had to seal with some pieces of the shattered moon, thanks to the battle, the darkness on Earth. We know that it's definitely there, and that if they release it, it's going to become the future that Atlas came from. And then we know that this little girl, it could be one of those two characters, or it could just not be. It could be something completely just random. Like maybe two people are just talking about the story, and Io is this little girl, and it has always been, and she just chose to stay away for a while, or maybe she lost her memory and she only got it back now, and she went to search for Luna, and finally they reunited. There's so many possibilities for this. I'm actually hoping a lot that Hyris does know what to do with this lure. I would be so happy that they could actually make this lure as good as possibly as the Ceres and Furia lore. I'm still waiting for that lore to be completed because to me it's not finished. I mean, think about it. Just Furia went inside of the abyss, one-shotted this big-ass fucking abyssal Drogos, and that's it? I mean, what happens to Ceres, right? How does she has that power to just one-shot somebody like that, and that's it? Right? So it doesn't, to me at least, that lore is not complete, but it's actually good to leave some windows open, to sort of leave, we still have more story to come. Like, there's story of Xiaoling and Zin. I'm sorry for that noise, I was just cleaning something on my desk. But there's a story from like Xiaoling, Zin, Yang, Koga. There's so many story in there. How did actually Sky went into there? They're leaving a lot of windows open and doors, and I like it. I like it because it leaves a lot of speculation, and that's where I come in with, because I love it. And I gotta be honest, I would love to be on the AOC, but for once, I'm actually glad that I am not in the AOC, because this is something that I love to do. And although I would love to also represent the community, this is something that I just love to do about theories, lore, and so on. And based on what I know, apparently the AOC members already know what this lore is, how does it work, and they can't say anything. So imagine me being an AOC member doing these videos and people saying, oh, he said it, that's because it's true, you know, I couldn't do that. So I would be stripped away from this. And honestly, I had a lot of people asking me if I would go to the AOC in the next year, and I'm still thinking about it. We don't know exactly how Paladins is going to work out until then, so we're going to have to wait and see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, if you have any sort of, you know, idea, a little heads up just before we finish the video, I also noticed that in the first sentence it says, in the centuries since this shattering, right? So for hundreds of years after the battle, our goddess is hidden in shadows. So she was hidden, right? Maybe because she got hurt, maybe because she got scared, maybe because she lost her memories. We don't know, again. But we do know that Io somehow was away from the fox. Her fox, Luna. That's a sad story, but we're gonna have to wait and see. That's pretty much it for today, guys. Sorry for the long video, still. Thank you so much for being here and watching it. You guys are awesome. Again, don't forget, links in the description for the giveaway and for the Discord for the notifications. And there is one thing. If you want to enter my private Discord, I do have currently a way to get you in. There's actually multiple ways. Like you either are somebody that I really know for a very long time and you're my friend, you want to enter to, you know, to hang around with the people that I have inside and so on. Or you can become a member on my YouTube channel. This is sort of like the same thing as subscribing on Twitch. You do gain like access to the emojis. You can even have access to certain perks. One of them is definitely going inside of that Discord straight away, and you gain one special role to stay on top of the list to let know that you actually supported me. It's completely up to you guys. I'm not forcing anybody to do it, and I understand. But if you are planning on helping me, at least I want to let you know that you have that perk in it, okay? And I have some other perks that I'm still trying to hang everything like correctly to then I can give you guys. Like maybe private streams with giveaways only for members, you know, stuff like that. Giveaways only for members as well, you know. We'll see in the future. We still don't have a lot of members. I did have 2 or 3 members, unfortunately. I haven't seen them in a long time, but I still appreciate a lot the support they give me, and all of you guys, even if you don't, you know, subscribe or join or anything like that, you guys are completely fine. Every video that you see, every view that you give me, every like, every comment, you guys are awesome. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much, and that is it for today. Thank you so much, guys. That will be it for today. I'll see you guys next time, and until then, have a wonderful time. Bye bye, guys.